I'm kind of going for Mysterio.
Well, yeah.
The only reason I'm kind of going for Mysterio is because I know in the Spider-Man cartoon, and I don't know how he looks in the actual comic books with his helmet off, but in the cartoon, he had long hair and all that, and I think he looked very much like that actor, so I'm hoping, I don't know if he looks anything like that in the comic books.
Yeah, he looks the same. There's multiple Mysterios, though, so you can just pick and choose.
But there is one with, like, long blonde hair and all that?
Yeah, there's one with brown hair, and there's one with blonde hair. There's different ones.
Okay, so he does look kind of like a Mysterio, or is that just me?
No, I mean, he could play Mysterio if he... I would want him to shave his mustache, but other than that, I guess, okay.
We're recording right now, so let's get on to our actual chat about superhero TV shows.
Alright.
I don't really know where to begin on this, so let's just begin wherever you want to begin, and we'll just see where it takes us.
In the past or in the future? Like, what's going to happen?
Just where do you want to start out? Do you want to start out in the past? Like, I mean, the past is the past. I mean, I do want to talk about Smallville a little bit, but...
Yeah, I'll talk about Smallville.
Did you see the new episode?
I did not. I'm not able to go and see, like, the episodes anymore. I'm probably going to buy it on iTunes after this, but no.
Because this episode was actually pretty good. We got to see the outfit again. For some reason, you miss every episode with the outfit.
Yes, I'm getting punished because I ranted so much about the black outfit. Now I'm getting punished.
You only get to see it for like 10 seconds, but yeah. And I'm still kind of mad that they brought back James Marsden's to play Brainiac 5 just because he kind of played Brainiac but good. And
yeah, my friend said that. He texted me. He was like, I didn't know Brainiac was a good guy. I'm like, it's not.
Right, but he played Brainiac, but he like played a good Brainiac, and you believed he was a good Brainiac, but he didn't really ever remind me of Brainiac 5, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, did he dye his hair blonde?
No.
Alrighty then.
He didn't look green. He wasn't a kid. Yeah. Okay. And he kind of said how it was always a rarity and how it was never.
Yeah, I mean
Smallville because it was not. He was always ranting and raving how Lois must die, Chloe must get Clark in the end. How Jimmy Olsen needs to fall into a volcano. And I'm trying to explain to him that you can't do these things because even though you might not be a Superman fan, 90% of the people out there watching the show are diehard Superman fans, and they would probably get murdered.
No, I mean, the thing about Smallville is that they do kind of have to follow something. I think that if they didn't follow, like, Superman specifically, like, if it wasn't a DC show, it was just a regular show, they could do whatever they want. I bet you that if that was the case, Chloe would still be on the show.
Well, I still have my theories on what they're going to do with Chloe in the end.
I was sad when I looked at the title sequence. I'm like, where's Chloe?
Yeah, but I still think they're going to do some. I have an idea of what I think they're going to do with Chloe in the final episode.
Are they going to kill her in your opinion?
I think she's going to become Watchtower. I think she's going to get like impaled, and they're going to take her actual consciousness and they're going to find a way to upload it into Watchtower, and she's going to actually be like they're actually going to take her consciousness and actually upload it into the computer, and she's going to be Watchtower itself.
That's a good idea, and it wouldn't make me feel so bad.
Like I told him that, and he was like, "No, that's killing her," and I'm like, "Well, they already explained to her that she doesn't exist in the future, so they have to do something."
Yeah, but they're putting her in the modern continuity in comics now, so I still think she might be alive.
Oh, they are putting her in modern continuity?
Yeah, like in Superman, like they retell his origin like recently, like it just ended like 2 months ago. And like Pete Ross's like arm, it like he like breaks it, and the cast has Chloe Sullivan like marked on it.
Is Pete Ross the character that was made up for the show, or was he always a...
No, he's been around since the 60s.
He's been around since the 60s. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of cool that they're putting him in, and I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea either that Lex Luthor was actually originally like in the basically the show didn't make up Lex Luthor being part of the meteor storm and losing his hair. I don't know if that's true.
I think it's some kind of continuity. He does lose his hair because of Superman, but I think it happens after he meets Superman.
Okay. I don't know. Like, there's all this stuff. Like, that's the problem with comic books is, I used to, that friend, his entire family, like, they're the hardest people to talk to comic books because they're the kind of people who won't take, if you're arguing with them and you're right, you could have Bob Kane come, or like an example is that I was kind of disagreeing them because his aunt thinks that Bruce Wayne was not rich when Bruce Wayne was not rich when his parents died, and so if Bob Kane came to her house and said, "Hey, Bruce Wayne was rich when his parents died," she would say, "No, how do you know how do you know anything about Batman?" She's that kind of person that would actually dispute with the creator of Batman. Arguably the creator, because he blows himself up and says he's not the creator, so.
Yeah, I mean, technically Bill Finger is because he's the writer, like just how Stan Lee, technically he's the creator of Spider-Man because he actually did the concept, but I'm not going to argue over that.
Yeah. But the point is I think he would know the truth, and if you're disputing with somebody like that, then you're just an idiot.
Like, I mean, there's so many continuities. I'm sure there is a continuity where Batman wasn't rich when his parents died, but right now, he was.
Well, the whole thing she was saying is that Alfred was like a spy, and Alfred came after the fact and all that, but...
Oh, the Silver Age stories. Those were Silver Age stories, so they're not in continuity anymore.
Ah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. That's when she was actually probably buying comics, too. When Silver Age? 60s or 70s?
60s, 50s.
Okay, yeah, she's about that old, so, yeah, she was born in the 50s, so that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm kind of going with modern continuity, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, did you hear that, Chloe's gonna be in, Action Comics, like she's gonna be in the backup?
What do you mean?
Like, in comic books, there's like a backup, like it's an extra half issue that happens at the end of another issue. Like, right now in Action Comics, character, so, they have a backup with Jimmy Olsen and Chloe in it. Like, extra 10 pages after the story ends, they have an extra story.
Okay, I get what you mean now. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you haven't seen Smallville, I don't want to kind of ruin something, so I kind of want to change topics just so,
Okay.
So let's talk about the other DC show they need. Batman needs a TV show. I'm going to go on record to say that's a necessity for Batman. Do you agree?
Yeah, but every time they try a Batman TV show, there's some fan in the back that says, "This is not my Batman."
No, I want Law and Order Batman.
Him as Bruce Wayne or him in the costume?
Him in the costume, just he's a detective, focusing more on solving crimes and, like, basically my stick on it, like, I don't know if you saw my video, it was a 2-part video, but basically, have it more about him solving crimes and less about the villains. Like, have villains be season finale characters.
That would be really cool, because, I had to write out this pitch for a show. I don't know if you're familiar with a character called the Creeper.
No.
Okay, he's like one of Batman's, like, he's in the Batman family. He's a really obscure character. For a contest, I wrote a pitch.
Oh, the Creeper, I know who the Creeper is. Sorry, I know
Yeah. That crazy guy. And my idea was similar to your idea for Batman, because the Creeper is, works primarily in Gotham. So I was thinking of having him, he's a reporter, like, he's a split personality and he's a reporter. So I was thinking of having it like more of a reporter angle, similar to Batman, having a detective angle, so...
Yeah, but I mean, the whole thing about it is, like, people are so obsessed with Batman's villains that having them be in every episode would ruin the show. If it was a live-action series taking show, having them in every episode I think would be a bad idea.
And it would break the bank, because once you get to people like Mr. Freeze, that's $1,000 down the drain.
Yeah, but shows like there's plenty of shows that do special effects all the time. Which one of them that does special effects like every scene of every episode. Basically, it's the I don't know if you ever heard of the show Sanctuary. Like,
Yeah, I have.
they have office scenes, like basically just a normal office, and it's CG. The show kind of looks bad because of that, but I mean, they take things that would cost less to do it in live action, and they do it in CG.
And, you know, I've talked to people about a Batman live-action show, and they're like, the costume wouldn't look good. But I've seen live-action Batman costumes in TV shows or even in fan movies that look good.
Well, people are going to complain, but you would need a good group of people to do it. But
Yeah, and you need a buff guy to play Batman. You couldn't get a skinny, like, stick to play Batman.
yeah, and you also couldn't, I don't know, like, it's all who you get and how you do it, but, I mean...
Yeah. I mean, the Joker would be hard to do as, like, special effects-wise. I mean, it's just makeup. But having him in every episode would ruin the show.
Well, not having him in every episode, just basically, Batman is actually really good because most of his villains can be done for cheap. Most, not all. I say most.
Yeah, Clayface couldn't be done for cheap. That's a clump of CGI in one thing.
Riddler
could be done easy.
No, Riddler, Scarecrow,
With Scarecrow, you would have to have the hallucinations that he brings onto people. But
yeah, but hallucinations can be done in so many different ways.
Yeah, that's true.
So you just have to find a cheap way to do that. You could basically just have costumes and put masks on people. I mean, you could do that for cheap.
Calendar Man would be awesome.
Yes, I saw that. For a second, I thought it was a joke. And not that it was a bad choice. Just, it was kind of like, did you see my video?
Yeah. I mean, you had Catwoman. I had to top that, so I couldn't.
No. Where I say my favorite Batman villain of all time is Condiment King.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody...
I should have put someone like the Killer Moth, and then said, "Oh, I'm just kidding."
Yeah. I wonder if people actually... I wonder if anybody that watches that video actually believed my favorite villain of all time was Condiment King.
You should have just ended the video there, and then put in subtitles down the show. See how many people actually believe it.
I should have, but I wanted to do it for longer, but I actually had things to talk about Catwoman, so I kind of wanted to... I should have done that, and then the next day, I should have done that on Thursday, and then on Friday, actually give my real one.
Yeah.
And see,
blows himself up. Dude, he had a whole video saying how much, he loves Matt Fraction.
Yeah. No, actually, talking about blows himself up, dude, I don't know if you ever heard of, there's this guy way back in the day that was actually having an argument with, blows himself up, dude, on, Tim Burton.
Yeah, I don't remember